YouTube, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a great week this week. Today I'm going over the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 4 review. Man, there was a lot of great stuff in this episode, but before I begin, there is also spoiler alerts, and I do apologize as last week I said my friend was going to be able to join us, but due to personal circumstances, he is not able to join us today. However, hopefully we can have him join us down the road in the future episodes. But aside from that, let's just get right into it. So we come to the scene where Bucky is in Wakanda. He's trying to get cured from the Winter Soldier program with the warriors of Wakanda, the female warriors. Also, I do want to say Wakanda Forever. I love those female warriors. They are amazing fighters, and the Black Panther movie was amazing. As we do the flashback, she is using the trigger words to try and get him to face what he has done. He's going through all these emotions in his head of what he's done as a Winter Soldier, and he's finally cured, and he's very grateful to those warriors who helped him. And I give mad props to them. And female warriors are amazing. Do not mess with them, especially how their fighting style, as I'll reveal later in this episode. But it is just crazy. I got mad respect for them. And also, again, Wakanda Forever. Loved that movie. But as we go on, they go into present time, and they were able to track him down. Now, they are very angry that Zemo is out of prison because they killed their leader, basically, their king, which I completely understand that, and they're not playing games. So he buys some more time to keep Zemo to help them find Carly. As we can see, as we jump a little forward, he is trying to reason with some of the rebels there to give information to where Carly is. There is a funeral going on for, I guess, what is our mentor who passed away. It's just, it's a very intense scene, very emotional, and a lot of loyalty to the rebels there. And as apparently Zemo gives them these candy treats that are irresistible, and bribes the kids to tell them where is the funeral held at, which I thought was very interesting because you don't trust no one, but you give candy and all that, and trying to bribe people with money on top of it, that does win favors in these types of day and age where I'm seeing is that a lot of people don't trust the government due to them being kicked out of their homes when things went back to the way they were after the blip. And then we have like a teacher, for example, he's saying to the Falcon there, Sam, that he is trying to say he can make a phone call and help him out, but it taking them 6 months just to get good schooling and books and just educating the people there that are suffering. He just doesn't trust them, which I completely understand. A lot of politics just go into those types of living situations, and it's terrible. Like they say they're going to do something, but then they end up not doing what the company is supposed to help them with, and it just never happens, which I completely understand. I would feel the same way, and I feel bad for those people who were kicked out of their new homes when the blip happened, and then all of a sudden they're just treated like trash and thrown aside. But can definitely understand why they wouldn't trust him, and then they trust Zemo, who was pretty much like them. So it's kind of who you trust type thing, which apparently is not very much trust with Zemo with the other characters in there, with the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, and even the new Battlestar and Captain America. But as we go through the episode, they do have the funeral, and Sam's trying to reason with Carly to not commit these acts of killing people, because in the last episode, the building blew up and there was people inside of it, and they're considering her basically a terrorist, and she's trying to convert Sam to her side, and he's trying to convert her to his side. It's just all craziness going on. And then of course Captain America, the new one, he intervenes when he was almost trying to get through to her, and it's like, dude, you just messed up a good opportunity, because Sam is very familiar with these types of issues with helping people out and everything. It's insane. Like, dude, you shouldn't have done that, but he does. And man, I thought it was crazy as it is. And he also, as they get done with that little battle and skirmish there, they go back to the hotel, and the new Captain America and Battlestar is trying to bring in Zemo. But then you have the Wakanda warriors come in and basically just, without having super soldier serum, completely just annihilate those two in battle. It was just hilarious, and I give the ladies a lot of credit for their fighting style, for the just not being super soldiers and being able to be amazingly great fighters. Like, it is just insane how they did that. I was very impressed with that, and like I said, Wakanda forever. Great, great warriors. You cannot argue with those warriors there. I do apologize. Get my charger here. There we go. So I do apologize. Continuing on, as we go through the episode, Carly actually contacts Sam's sister, trying to, using a threat, saying, "Hey, bring Sam to me. I want to talk to him. I feel like I can trust him." Just from that little interaction before. But also, she has a super soldier serum, which is hidden, and she goes to the graveyard, picks it up, and then, of course, pays her respects as Sam was trying to reason with her, and then she says, "Okay, meet me in a new location." And apparently, their plot is trying to kill the new Captain America. Well, after he encountered with Carly, a little bit before the next encounter, he did smash the super soldier serum when Zemo caught up with him and basically knocked Zemo out with the shield. And it was like, holy crud, like he's smashing all these and he leaves one vial. So apparently he takes the vial as a super soldier serum and becomes, basically like Captain was, but not in a positive way, in my opinion, because as they say in the movie, looking for a good man who is going to stay good, but compared to a soldier who is just going to be, looking at the mission as another soldier, not as a good person or a decent human being. I figured that's what separates from Captain America, this one, to compare to the Steve Rogers Captain America. He never really went so far. A good man stays a good man. Good becomes great. Worse becomes badder in that way, if you look at it from those quotes there in the first Captain America movie. But it's just crazy how it goes on. So after they have all those battles, and then they capture Battlestar at one point, then he escapes as they're all fighting each other, the rebels and the new Captain America and Battlestar. Carly ends up killing Battlestar, which really sets him off, the new captain, and he just goes off on the other rebel that didn't even cause that his friend to die there. Basically, they've been through together. I can see them being brothers in arms, and I would feel sadness for that. I feel very sympathy with that because, you never know what you go through in war and everything else. They were in the bar scene before that battle talking about the Medal of Honors on the worst days they had, being, part of a brotherhood, and, you have your brother, if you call yourselves brothers like that, or, your close friends die when they shouldn't have died. I can understand being very upset and very, vengeful. But as the episode goes on and after the fight goes on, he jumps out the window and he kills one of Carly's right-hand man, one of the lieutenants there, with the shield, which Captain would never have done. The first Avenger, Steve Rogers, he valued life. But then again, I can understand and see the Captain America wanting vengeance because of that. But there's no reason. Take him in as a prisoner and charge him for killing your friend, not taking vengeance in your own hands. That's where he went wrong, I think, compared to, what the Steve Rogers Captain America did. It was just a whole different world. There was so much politics involved from each side, different views, different opinions, different ways of life, to, trying to come together. Like what Sam was trying to do is trying to convince her to not kill and be, something better than what she is doing now. But you completely, like I said, the captain messed that interaction up. And, of course, Battlestar did as well. Zemo's disappeared. No one knows where he's at after the Wakanda warriors tried to get him. And then, he disappears after they broke out into a fight. And then you have the new Captain America basically kill a human, which the original Steve Rogers Captain America never killed anyone. He just wasn't that type of person. He wanted to try and save people, but he did what he had to do to help the world, obviously, and I understand that, but there's still no reason to take vengeance. Bring him into custody and try him for his crimes. Let the law handle it, not your own vengeance. That's where I think the new Captain America was in the wrong there, which I think he's done a really good job playing the character there. Like, him just dealing with his own ways that he's trying to be the best Captain America he can be, but he's conflicted with these things, and also taking the serum when it's not a good idea, in my opinion, because you don't know how you're going to react to it, as well as him taking another human life. That just shows that it was I think a bad idea for him to be a super soldier, and also him getting beaten by the Wakanda warriors. they weren't even superhuman, yet they were able to beat him in a battle in the hotel room there. But, you know, he's thinking he has the advantage now, but he's misusing that gift to, you know, not do what Captain would do and not what the world needs to be a part of. That, like his Sam sister said, he is not my captain in this world, but, you know, which I understand because of what, you know, what Steve meant to her, I guess, in a way, because also he was Sam's good friend there. But, you know, you got to give the guy a chance, but at the same time, he has already messed up a huge mistake there, which is not good. But, you know, I can understand you want to avenge your friend, but you do it the right way. You don't take vengeance in your own hands like that. That's something that you just do not do. You let the law handle it. Military tribunal or something like that. Let the law handle it. I feel like we deal with that on the daily basis in these world days and age. I'm not trying to get political with this, but it's like when people commit crimes and then you want vengeance. No, let the law handle it. Killing is wrong. And I feel like they brought that out in this episode. It was really great, really well written. I loved it. The political parts of it, the debating on what to do was either right or wrong, especially with the serum. I'm glad Zemo destroyed the serum because she was going to use the serum to make more super soldiers, which we don't need super soldiers like that. That's a very untested power. I mean, Steve Rogers was a good subject, but you can't have all Steve Rogers Captain America. It's not possible. And then you got Bucky, yet he is trying to redeem himself, but he was a loose cannon because of being brainwashed due to bad people, obviously. And then you have it's a double-edged sword. Where do you draw the line? Do you take the serum or you don't? And me personally, like Sam said, I would not take it even if I was offered it. He felt like that was the right choice, and Zemo, I guess, respected him about that as they were in the hotel, as they keep going back and forth. But it was amazing how he said, no, I wouldn't have taken it, which I guess Zemo respected him for it. But then you have the new Captain America who took the super soldier serum, and now he's a super soldier, and I feel like he is torn now between, did he do something right, or, just seeking vengeance for his friend, and now if he realizes hopefully he might have made a mistake, hopefully he realizes that, but it doesn't seem like that. You got the blood on the shield, and it's like, wow, he just looked like he didn't care at the time, because of course his anger of his losing his friend, which I understand, but like I said, let the military or tribunal or police force handle those issues. Don't take vengeance in your own hands. That's not the way you should do things. But like Captain did, he did it the right way. But yet I can understand, the loss of your friend in battle. That I understand. I have sympathy for it. But I'm really looking forward to the next episodes. I am just getting more and more hooked to it. It's been amazing so far. I love this show. Marvel and Disney, you guys are doing phenomenal. And also to the Wakanda warrior women there, again, Wakanda forever. You guys are amazing. Your fighting style, your battle, your techniques, everything was flawless. I loved it. Y'all are badasses right there. I loved every second that you just owned Captain America there. That just made me happy and laugh. Like, I could not help myself, but I was just being the kid in me. Like, y'all are great. And again, Wakanda forever. I loved it. It was amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, ladies. You are great. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't express my gratitude of those fight scenes. Like, those were really amazing. As well as the other battle scenes, not discrediting the other battles. But that one was probably my favorite. Don't mess with the Warriors. Oh, man. It was just such a great episode. If you did like my review, please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below, and share with your friends and your loved ones. Like, I really think that people would definitely love to see this show even more in depth, and I try to get as much depth as I can. I'm not perfect, but I do appreciate the feedback. If you've seen things that I might not have noticed, or if you show any other aspects or maybe ways of thinking, love to hear your feedback, and all Marvel fans welcome. I love your feedback. I love the ways we can interact with these shows and how they can relate to real life situations as well. I really firmly believe in that. And again, if you did like my video, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment below, and take care, everyone. Have a great week and stay safe.